Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN, and we are back for another DCUO video, and I want to discuss something that I've been thinking about over the last few days, mainly playing with my main character here, Terrorizing. And I've talked to several of you in the comment section about how, I should say, how monotonous or boring Earth can be, even though the loadout that I have is currently the best one if you want to Earth DPS, and I love Earth. I've been playing with Earth for several years now, probably what, 3 or 4 years now that I've been playing with Earth. But really, I've been thinking about how it makes me miss Weapon Mastery and Advanced Mechanic. Now, don't get me wrong, Weapon Mastery is still there. You can still use it if you want to, but it's not the best way to go about doing damage for not only Earth, but most of the powers. Most of the powers now, it's basically you need to do a play from the tray, which is basically going through a rotation of your powers in order to do the best damage possible. And not only in DPS role, it kind of seems that way with some of the alternate roles as well, but it really makes me miss Weapon Mastery and Advanced Mechanic. Now, I understand that the pull play from the tray thing is a lot simpler, which is obviously a lot nicer for the casual gamer or those people who have never played an MMO before or who are playing DCUO for the first time, but it really makes me miss how the gameplay used to be. I remember when you were able to use sorcery or use Earth, and you were able to use a combination of your powers and your weapon attacks, and you would be able to be a top DPS or a top tank or a top healer or top controller or whatever the case was. It just really makes me miss. Obviously, having the advanced mechanic was nice as well. Now, I understand more of the like hardcore people didn't like advanced mechanic because they felt like it made the game too easy, which, you know, I understand. But once you kind of have things a certain way, it kind of makes you, you know, it's one of those things where it's like you don't know what you got until it's gone. Because in the case of Earth, in the case of sorcery, those are my two favorite powers. But it made the game a lot more engaging. It made the gameplay a lot more fun and exciting and challenging to me if you needed to use a weapon attack and power combination at the same time, not just, you know, going through a rotation of, okay, I gotta hit square, I gotta hit triangle, I gotta hit X, I gotta hit circle, I gotta hit square, I gotta hit triangle. Like going through that rotation over and over again. Or in the case of Earth, you know, just basically running through your rotation and then just hitting jackhammer. So basically just button mashing, in this case, square the entire time. Can get a little boring. I've talked about that before, but it really, really makes me miss how things were. Another thing that was kind of brought to my attention recently here is how, like how hard it used to be when the game first came out. And I remember I remember going through, you know, in the beginning of the game when there was only, you know, 4 tiers, and it took me probably like 100 tries to get through the, you know, Fortress of Solitude raids, you know, the tier 2, tier 3 stuff. I remember at that time I was a fire tank, and I never ever was able to get a good enough group to get through those raids. It wasn't until, you know, maybe like they came out with tier 5 and then the tier 2, tier 3 stuff started to become a lot easier that I finally got through that stuff. So I definitely remember how hard and challenging the game used to be. I've been there for everything, and I know a lot of you have too, but it just kind of makes me miss. I felt like Weapon Mastery was kind of the sweet spot for my gameplay, or the way that I like to play the game. Weapon Mastery was my sweet spot. I know that the game has been easier at times. I know the game has been harder at times. I know that they want to bring in, you know, the casual player or people, you know, new people to DCUO, but Weapon Mastery definitely was my bread and butter. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you like the way that the game is now with Stats Revamp, now that Stats Revamp has been out for a while? Do you miss how hard and challenging that it was when the game first came out? Did you miss Weapon Mastery? Let me know in the comment section below. So that's all I got for you guys today. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.